Gemini, my lovely Gemini, how you doing? Welcome to your monthly Astroflower reading for May. I'm calling it Moving May because things are really on the move. We saw that in the collective reading, and we're seeing it as well in the individual reading, especially in week 3. So you got the overall energies here, you got the karmic messages for your relationship side and material side, business projects and jobs. This is how week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. This is how the universe influences it, karmic messages, and how your past influences your karmic messages. This is how your guides are egging you on, as it were, and the general over outcome of it all. Just to sort of say, Gemini, I will be doing a live answering of questions with another channel, which is called Veritas Tarot, Victoria over there. And we're going to be trying new things. And if you want to be part of this live reading where you can ask questions, and both of us will be pulling cards on this, or even looking at chakras. I will be looking at either chakras and auras as well for you. You're going to have to follow the link in the description below. Go over there and subscribe to that channel. And we will be doing a reading coming up over the next sort of few weeks, and you will be notified way in advance. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit of a new project for us. So Gemini, thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energy for you. Queen of Swords, clear vision about where you're going. There's no messing with you. I've seen this attitude that's sort of growing within you, Gemini, as if to sort of say, I'm not going to mess about anymore. This is what I want. This is how I'm going to get it. And I'm going to just go ahead and get it. And that is the overall energy for that month of May. Month of May is a really good month. There seems to be something going on in the third week here between the 14th and the 21st. I will be doing some readings on that. We've obviously got, Mercury in retrograde at the beginning part of the month, but it seems to be pretty plain sailing for most of it. But you seem to, this overall energy here has given you a clarification of what the direction you want to take in life according to your emotions. And you've been through these emotions, and it's now a case of sort of saying, I've got control over them. I know my emotions, and now I know what I want, and I'm going to go and get it. And as you do that, all of a sudden nature and the world and energy and the universe is really going to get behind you and help you sort of get there. Page of Cups. Everybody's getting the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Everybody's been getting it. It's really weird. Apart from Sagittarius. Sagittarius got the Page of Cups, but not the Five of Pentacles. So this is your karmic message on your relationship side. I think don't lose faith in love. You've still got to believe, because you love it. You love love. You love people. You like that, and you really do love people. And just don't lose your faith in love, basically, this month. This is what your karmic message is for this month. Happiness, the universe here, and this is in the first week here. A sense of renewal, a sense of engagement with your happiness, and believing that you can be happy within your relationships that are around you. And your relationships could be feeding that as well. And it could be bringing a bit of light into your life, or shining a light on your pathway, as it were. And you've got the Empress that wants to come out here. So the Empress has got, creating new things as the Empress. And it should be, happiness is in the first week. And it should be, I think that should be something that's it's going to be feeding you all the way through the month by the feel of it. Let's see what's going on in the second week. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Through that happiness you're going to realize, and if you believe in love and everything like that, you're going to realize that actually you've got a lot going for you, Gemini. You've got a lot going for you. In the second week there, I think you're going to realize that on a multitude of different levels, in how you connect with people on a physical level, interact with people on a physical level, how you interact with people on an emotional level, an energetic level. You seem to have enough in your bag in order to sort of deal with everything that is going on in your life. And It's going to make you feel even more empowered and much more happy about sort of things. Is it going to bring you on to, I believe in love. Believe it, believe it, believe it. Some of you could be getting married here in this. I think this belief thing and this abundance and everything like that, and having that happiness being your guiding, or that start off point for May, and believing in the future. The moment you do that, all of a sudden by the third week, there's something coming through here which is going to change your aspects, which is going to take you to the next level. Basically, it's going to take you to the next level. It could well be that you are moving in with someone or something like that, or getting married, as I said. May not be the case for everybody. If you're already in a long-term relationship, or you're in your couple, you're married or whatever, you're going to be able to take your couple to the next level, which is going to be really exciting for you, I think. But whatever it is it's moving May. You're not staying still. You're moving forward. And then you get the Ace of Swords. Through this new paradigm, this new sort of like, it's almost like, going through the threshold of life. As you do go through it, all of a sudden the outcome in the fourth week is that Ace of Swords, which is almost that sensation of that, yes, I'm winning, because life is becoming a lot clearer for me and I can see things that I want. I can see the achievements that I wish to obtain, and with the Ace of Swords. And it gives you that sort of distinction to open or to cut through the mist that you need to do in order to see clearly and take your righteous place. It's almost bringing you that sort of crown chakra, that consciousness, that collective consciousness and the individual consciousness of how you combine the two and feel like you're on the winning ticket, as it were. But you've got to believe, and you've got to believe in love. And I think it's maybe a case that this month here is reinstalling that belief in love within you. In your material side, you get the Three of Cups. Very sociable. I think the reassurance which you get in your relationship side is realizing how good you are at networking and connecting with people and stuff like that. Talking with people, being with people. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh no, I've started off sneezing. Usually when I start sneezing, I end up doing 11 sneezes. I do apologise. I'll try and cut it down to 2. So your karmic message here is celebrating your job, or celebrating your business or your projects, celebrating that, the joyous connection that it makes with other people around you. That's what your karmic message is this month. First week of change of fortunes, it's because you've realised things and you're going with your happiness. And this is also going to affect your material side of life as well. And I said, I think you're going to be really happy about what you're doing. It's going to be like, it's possible with a sort of job promotion, could be a pay rise as well, could be a new job, having success in your business or any projects that you happen to be doing. But in this first week, it's going to be that you're going to feel like things are starting to really move in your favour. In the second week, you have the moon. It's going to bring things to the surface. And we've got that lunar eclipse as well, which is just before that. I will be doing a all signs time-stamped reading on that for Wednesday. On that moon is like, I think it's revealing things that you haven't really noticed because you haven't approached you might not have approached your work over the past few months in a very joyous manner. And I think now that you're opening up to that idea of actually enjoying your job, your business or your projects, and that change of fortune within you is actually going to bring things to the surface, which is going to help you realize that abundance, but also within your financial sort of side and your material sort of side. It's going to bring things to the surface, basically, and give you that clarity of vision to go forward. With the in week 3, we've got the Empress card. So giving birth to a new project. And the Empress is sort of like brings in many different aspects of life that is around you. Not only the growing of sort of crops in front of her, but there's also like a waterfall behind her. There is this sort of like, this is the whole idea of marrying the body, mind and soul. The Empress has got this capacity to sort of combine a little bit the chaotic world around us in order to create something that gives birth to a whole new cycle or a whole new project. And I think it's going to be quite creative in a constructive way, like building something or creating something, basically, from out of nothing, putting things together, and then all of a sudden it's a car. Okay, that may be a bit extreme, but that sort of thing, just actually taking different elements and creating something new out of it. 5 of Pentacles, excellent. Everybody's had the 5 of Pentacles. I say excellent. When you're creating this new thing in the 3rd week, and as I say, there's something that's coming out between the 14th and the 21st. That's this section here. As you're creating this new thing, I wouldn't focus on your weaknesses and focus on your strong points. I'm not really worried about being... It's like a blessing in disguise. Sometimes you can get shunned by the world that is around you, within your material world, as it were. And in a way, it's going to give you more determination to get forward or to get ahead, to get that career path really moving on that business or that project. And it's because you might have been shut out in the cold, which is going to give you that determination to get it. And being shut out in the cold is a real blessing in disguise for you, I think. It's going to give you determination that you may not know that you've had within you. And allow your fires, because you're an air sign, but you've actually got more fire in you inside your Astroflower. You've got fire at the base of your Astroflower. You've also got fire in this section here coming in from Taurus, but you've also got fire coming in here from Leo on that side as well. And you're going to have that Aries connection, which is coming in this section here as well. Which is going to bring in that fire. You have a lot of fire in you, and building up that passion within you, I think, is going to be really important this month. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just see. We're going to do some clarifications with the White Witch Tarot. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energy. With the Queen of Swords, you've got the Strength card, quelling any doubts within you, creating a new future, manifesting a new future, and being strong and true to the direction that you are taking. I think that's what the overall energy is asking you to do. And, it's a new leaf that's turning in your life here. And it's a very joyous one. And stay true to that joyous one and believing in love and celebrating celebrating your innovative sort of work side of things and moving towards the creation of a new way of being within the material world. With the Page of Cups, of believing in love again, it's going to quell your emotions and give you that stability within your emotions. That's what you're looking to achieve at this karmic message. And the karmic message is about believing in love or falling in love again or believing in love. And that's going to give you stability within your emotions. With the Sun, you get 9 of Pentacles. This is brilliant. Happiness is, you have created this happiness by past actions. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is leading into the 10 of Pentacles. What you've done in the past, you planted stuff, and now those fruits are available to you. So things are going to be, in regards to relationship side, it could be a case of that you connected with someone some time ago, And all of a sudden that relationship has built up into a place now where you can, count on that person as being, part of your, really good close friends or close member of family, or even like a good close partner in a way. Let's just see what's going on with the 10 of Pentacles. A whole new journey, a whole new cycle for you. It's leading into that 4 of Wands there. And this is that new cycle that's coming up between the 14th and the 21st of May. You realizing it, and realizing that you've got all the necessities in order to go through this paradigm into the new way of being. Okay, so they've got the 4 of Wands being clarified by the 3 of Swords. I think this is something in the past, and I think this is what has forced you into this situation here of going through that portal, of going into the new paradigm, to re-believing in love. That's what that section there is all about. Believing in yourself and believing in love again. And I think, it's going to be a case of love is in the air. It's really believing in it again as some sort of starts kicking in for you. And then you've got the sun to kick it off at the end as well, which comes in with that Ace of Swords. It is realizing that happiness is the ultimate goal. And it's going to shine a lot. It's going to make you stand out from the rest. Because you're believing in love again, which is really nice. Let's just see what's going on your material side. You've got the 3 of Cups, which has got the Knight of Pentacles. So it's joyous and happy about this new long-term plan that you're working on. Long-term goal that you're going towards. And as you go on this long-term, towards your long-term goals, you're planting seeds as you go, which builds up this 9 of Pentacles. You've done this on your relationship side. It now looks like you're applying that within in your material side of life. Let's just see what this Wheel of Fortune does for you. King of Wands. King of Wands being very passionate about you, taking the lead, basically. That's what the change of fortune is here. Because you're happy about what you're doing, and it's a celebration about what you're doing, and you're now working towards that longer term plan. All of a sudden, you can then go striding off in that direction. And that's what's going to make you a bit of a leader. And that's what's going to change your fortunes. Because when you're leading, people are going to start, bringing things to you. And that's what that change of fortune is all about. And, it's going to bring to the surface things that you may not necessarily have seen. Tower moment. This leads into that 14th to the 21st of May, as I was saying. I think this Tower moment is more to do with the outside world. But it's going to ask you to readjust things and to see things in a different way. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the weekly reading, which comes out this weekend and for the following week. And that is that week there that we're going to be talking about. But there seems to be a sort of moment within your material side that it knocks a little bit the stuffing out of you, because wasn't quite seen. You didn't see it arriving, but it's going to make you even stronger to create this future that corresponds with you. And the King of Pentacles, it makes you very much very sure about who you are. We've now got the King of Wands, King of Wands, King of Cups, now the King of Pentacles as well. It'd be amazing if we got the King of Swords at the end of it. But the King of Pentacles is assurance through knowledge of and understanding and learning about things. So therefore it builds in that security factor and that abundance that you should be heading towards. And in order to do that, you have to go and get it. And that's what maybe gives you that sensation of being stuck out a little bit in the cold. And you've got Justice. Did you have Justice anywhere else? No, you didn't. So you got Justice. And I think this is, as I say, I think it's a blessing in disguise. It's going to free you up a lot because you've got no constraints about being within a sort of type of job or type of business or a type of project which you can be a lot more freer about how you do things, and it's going to make you feel a lot more at one with yourself as you go forward. There you go, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you got the best out of this reading. As I said, don't forget I'll be doing some live readings where we'll be answering questions on Victoria's channel, which is Veritas Tarot, which is linked in the description below. You're going to have to subscribe in order to ask those questions to us, which I think this is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. We're gradually getting there to fix a date, but we thought I'd just let you know, just to give you a heads up on that. In the meantime, Gemini, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.